Hey there, Taka here, and we're back to Soulcalibur 6. I left you a little bit ago, partway through the story mode, and now we're going to continue with it. So, I'm thinking, is it really worth doing all these side missions? Because, number one, I spend money to get to them, and number two, any equipment benefits could be outweighed by simply getting good, you know, if I just level up okay, and I imagine, well, yeah, experience might be a problem now that I think about it, but, fuck it, let's just keep going. Let's figure it out as I go. We stopped off at a village along our way, hoping to find some information on Yangguang and gather supplies. Welcome, welcome. You do not look well at all, Taka. Eat heartily. Get some fire in your belly. Who knows what awaits us on the road ahead? A true warrior must be fully prepared to fight at all times. So in other words, I won't complain if you want to order a feast. You're damn right I do. Actually, I just had pizza, so I'm kind of not hungry. We intend to go to Yangguang, but we heard things are rough there. Do you know anything? At the mention of Yangguang, the shopkeeper's smile slipped. I hear things that are quite bad. A number of people were attacked, and when they caught the culprit, it turned out to be one of the townspeople gone mad. Soon, more and more people began acting strangely. The killings resumed, and the bodies began to pile up. That was when the panic started. You wouldn't think it now, but it used to be the most prosperous town in the area. Some of its residents have even fled here into our tiny hamlet. It was worse than I had expected. Was the astral fissure responsible? Of course it was. My fear for Howron's safety grew steadily stronger. I tried to reassure myself that he was capable of looking after himself. I hear the area around Yangguang is teeming with mad townsfolk who butcher anyone they can find. I say this for your own safety. Turn back. Your concern is appreciated, but my friend here has no intention of turning tail. Isn't that right? I nodded to the grinning Mitsurugi, but an ease swelled in my stomach. The sharp pains in my head showed no sign of letting up either. She has come, just as I expected. And the music has stopped again. Because of the astral fissure, I assumed. How should we respond? It is too soon to act. Stay your hand. She may be Aswell's creature, but you say we should merely stand by? You disapprove of my decision? Tracking Aswell is our priority. Besides, she seems to be headed to Yangguang. We can assess the threat there. Understood. Very well. I don't do lady voices very good. Ooh, it's a dark portal of darkness. Murder! Are you okay? You look terrible. Well, Yangguang isn't much farther. We can rest when we get there. What's that? Help! A man was running toward us from the direction of the town. He seemed to be terrified. He's gonna kill me! Help! I don't want to die! A dark figure appeared behind the man, moving with preternatural speed. In the blink of an eye, the figure mercilessly struck down the defenseless man. God, I'm a fucking bad actor. This is why I don't have a job in acting, folks. Ugh. Yeah. Then the dark figure noticed us. Waves of fury and bloodlust sent a sickening chill down my spine. Without hesitation, I readied my weapon. Oh, it's Howron, and he's a demon. That's when I realized it was Howron. Something was very wrong. His eyes glowed like embers, and his face was twisted into a menacing snarl. Blood covered his tattered clothes, barely concealing bulging muscles, which looked more like those of a monster than a well-trained fighter. There was no trace of Howron's calm demeanor and ready smile, but it was, without a doubt, him. You! His voice was a bestial growl. A mad grin broke across his face as he licked the blood from his weapon. He stared at me for a long moment, then turned and ran toward Yanguang. So that's one of these mad townsfolk, huh? Vicious. The man Howron murdered lay still before me. I couldn't believe what I'd just seen. What's wrong? Still in shock, I explained everything to Mitsurugi. I see. As a friend, you wish to help him, right? That may not be possible. I have fought many a warrior in my time, so I can tell. He gloried in that kill. If he's that far gone, I doubt we'll be able to reason with him. He might be beyond our help. What had happened to Howron? I thought back to what Zasalamel had told me. God, I always keep calling him Zalasamel, but it's Zasalamel. Zasalamel. Many malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent, and attack people. Astral fissures exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it, or turn them into a malfested. It was likely that Howron had been transformed into a malfested by the astral fissure in Yanguang. While I stood there lost in thought, a young man appeared and approached us. Excuse me, do you know my brother by any chance? He looks a lot like me. He must have been talking about Howron. Looking closer, I saw the young man had the look of a martial artist to him. Seems it runs in the family. My name is Haoyu, that murderer. Howron, he's my brother. Haoyu knelt down next to the corpse of the man from town. He's become something terrible. After a silent prayer, Haoyu slowly stood up. Yanguang is fraught with danger. Come with me. I tried, but I could not stop Howron, so I have a favor I need to ask of you. Judging by his stride, Haoyu was injured. Nevertheless, he appeared filled with determination. Haoyu's resolve. Oops, wrong button. Wait a minute. Ah, so I can do that, okay. Okay, it's no better, so. No. Yanguang. So, can I just instant travel to wherever I've already been? I guess so. Please forgive me for interrupting your journey. I asked him what happened to Howron. After my brother returned from his journey, how can I explain it? It all began when he volunteered to inspect an unusual rift that had appeared. Apparently, he'd seen something similar on his travels. That was where everything started to go wrong. With each passing day, my brother began acting stranger and stranger. He started to speak crudely and grew needlessly violent. Then one day, he just left. We trained together all the time, but I was too scared to do anything at first. After that, well, you saw it for yourself. He became a monster. Soon, many others became like Howron, and they began slaughtering each other. However, none could ever match my brother's martial prowess. I never thought I'd see his training used for such evil. For a short while, we all fell silent. Then Haoyu looked at me, his eyes filled with determination. I practically worshipped my brother. He was always so noble, kind, and strong. He would help anybody who needed it, without hesitation. That is why I wish to stop him now. I beg you, kill him. End his suffering. Haoyu's injury was no doubt affecting his ability to fight, but his will remained strong. Ask if Howron could be saved. I searched hard for another way, be it through medicine, magic, anything. But every road led to failure, and nothing I could do helped. None in Yanguang who suffered the same fate as my brother could be brought back either. Haoyu's expression was filled with pain, but his grim acceptance of the situation only served to emphasize the strength of his resolve. There may still be a way. In Ling Shengsu, where my brother and I studied, people spoke of a legendary old man who may know how to resist this evil. But the stories about him were always vague, and besides, it would take many a day to simply reach the temple. Ask him, yeah, I guess he does. None of this is easy for me. However, if nothing is done, Yangguang will become a ghost town, and my brother's sins are already too many. If he were in my position, he'd do the same thing. Hao Yu's voice trembled slightly when he spoke. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It must be fate for an acquaintance of my brother to show up during these dark times. For eyes so young, they seemed filled with exceptional resolve. I knew that I, too, would have to prepare myself for what lay ahead. Let's kill some monsters! Decisions. Reduced health, your opponent has increased attack power. Okay. Hao Yu led us into the forest where he said we could find Howron. Here, this is where my brother and I used to train. The forest was eerily quiet. However, I could feel unfriendly eyes following our every move. Oh, you came. Howron stepped out from the shadows. Draw your weapon. I thirst for blood. Howron breathed erratically, like a possessed beast, and his eyes were filled with an insatiable bloodlust. He was ready to attack at any moment. Howron, stop all of this already, please! Hao Yu, give it up. You cannot stop me. I was both shocked and sad to see what Howron had become. I asked him how a warrior like him could lose control like this, and he froze. I may have looked like a decent human being, but I always knew that was not so. A dark shadow dwelled in my heart. I wanted to become like this, to crave the sight of blood, to know the ecstasy of tearing into flesh. These were the ravings of a madman. I trained my body and mind to keep the darkness within from escaping. But the stronger I became, the stronger the conflict within me grew. Why did I seek strength? Why? Why? I knew why. Howron. Howron readied his weapon and let out a terrifying howl. Do you think yourself a true warrior? Then prove it. Show me the darkness that lurks inside you. Yeah, whatever. I'll kick your ass. Also, that voice is hard. Damn.
Battle 1.
Yeah. Ow. He's got reach too. Ow. 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 Come to think of it. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. Nothing, never mind. Ow. Ow. Why doesn't that move work sometimes? I'm pretty sure I'm hitting the right buttons for it. That. Ow. Gotcha, bitch. Yay. Howron lay on the floor, defeated. My head throbbed and the world spun. I wasn't sure if it was because of the adrenaline or the influence of the astral chaos. I had to decide what to do about Howron. Woo! I mean, I kind of wanted to do good from now on, but I mean, I feel bad for him, so let's kill him. Howron! How you? So it was you who brought her here? No, don't say anything. Howron gathered his strength for one last message. You did the right thing. I accept this fate. My suffering can finally end. Howron let out one final breath, then was still. Though he had at last found peace, his face was frozen in an expression of sadness. Howron! Tears streamed down Haoyu's face, then the sound of his weeping echoed through the trees. In accordance with Haoyu's wishes, we buried Howron peacefully in the forest. Taka, you did what I couldn't do. Thank you. I thought I knew everything there was to know about my brother, but I knew nothing of the darkness in his heart. When I recover, I shall resume my training and fill the void my brother has left. Please, come to see me again. I promise you that one day I'll become the man my brother strived to be. Unless you become a monster, of course.
Your soul surges in your body.
Yay! You have reduced health, okay. Once we'd finished burying Howron, I bid Haoyu farewell and left for Yangwang with Mitsurugi. We arrived at Yangwang without encountering any Malfested. The astral fissure had to be near. This place has seen better days, huh? Yangwang was in ruins. Debris littered the streets and flames raged with no one to extinguish them. I could see a port in the distance, but all the ships were burning. The only sign of life we saw was an occasional rat or feral dog. Looks like I'm not going to catch a ship here. Keep your eyes open. We're not alone. I heard the sounds of fighting in the distance. I smell a battle. Let's go. Carefully, we made our way towards the source of the sounds and found two groups engaged in a fierce battle. On one side of the battle were people like Howron, the Malfested. On the other was the group I had seen at the Astral Fissure, the Qualifiers. Die, you demon dogs! Who are those people? Even though they're fighting those monsters, they don't seem like good guys. I've seen you somewhere before. Ah! You're lucky we let you go last time. I won't let you interfere now. I'll kill you before Lord Oswell arrives. Not if I can help it, buddy. Come on, load. Faster. Faster. Fucking shit.
Battle 1. Fight.
I can't seem to figure out why it is that that move only comes out sometimes. Oh, I know what it is. It's probably that I'm moving. It only probably works if you're not moving. God, that move is so good. Fuck you. Ow. Shit. Oh, cool, he didn't block it. Woohoo. You dead? Oh, very close. It's okay. Gotcha. They never block that shit. Damn your eyes! I am not done yet. Damn my eyes. What's wrong with my eyes? From what Valtro had said, the astral fissure was likely just ahead. It was a good thing I didn't have much farther to go, because the pain in my head was becoming unbearable. Am I getting malfested? I'll send you to hell! Mitsurugi stepped between me and the unrelenting Valtro. You leave this over to me. It looks like he'll prove a worthy test for my blade. Curse you! Go, Taka! Yay! Should we go for an exploration? That's still pretty, tough. Wait a second. This has an icon next to it. What does that mean? Guess we're gonna find out. Oh no! It's a random encounter. We reflect damage when you perform a guard impact. Okay, cool. Oh, wait a second. Oh, so close. There we go. You win. You know, I should try experimenting with other weapons and stuff, because apparently this is actually pretty long, you know, so it would be a good idea to kind of get a little experience with other characters, you know. Emerald Nimbus level 5. Don't I already have that? Isn't that already the thing I'm using? Yay. Bounty for scoundrels. Your opponent's health and soul gauge recover. Okay. Oh, it's a high. Wait, is it? Ow. Ow. Get fucked. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Right, no ring outs. That didn't work. Ow. Ow. Getting my ass beat, so I'm fucking around. Coco. 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 What is blocking? Title Soul of Songmina. Ambassador level 14, which I can't use yet. Continue. What's this one? Yeah, this one has something too. Level 16, huh? Looks dangerous. Let's give it a shot. Oh, random encounter. Ooh, I didn't see what the condition was. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to hit so fast. Counter hits. Ow. You win. Let me just try a different weapon when I get the chance. Another one of those. Okay. Stage is slippery, huh? What do I got here? I can use that. What's my pack power on that? Oh, this is like way better. Well, why is it 30 to 90? And this is 45 to 45. Does it mean like it's completely variable damage? I don't get it. Is it? I mean, that sounds kind of bad. Let's give it a shot. With a character I do not know how to play. Kind of mash things out and see what happens. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh crap. I almost fell. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done this in a mission like this where I could easily slide off the stage like that. I could imagine I would very easily kill myself like that. Oh, that seems really good. Oh no, crap! See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man. Rematch. God damn it, he fell before I did. Let's stop doing that.
Now lays here to rest.
Ow. That was close. Just back her into a corner. Get fucked. No! Shit! Oh man. I will not give up. Don't fall. Ooh, that's... Ow. Shit, the camera's spinning like crazy. Ah, crap. Pop. That was close. Achievement unlocked. Boundary issues. I guess that's for a bunch of ring outs, right? God damn it all! I don't get penalized for this, do I? Ooh, that was cool. How did I do that? Ow. How did I do that? That was cool. Whoa. He spun around. shit. Don't fall off. Don't fall. Shit. Bullshit! How is it that when they fall off before I do, I'm falling faster than them? Oh, that move. That's good. Because I don't move when I do it. That's great. Can you parry that? I don't have any idea. Woo, shit. Let's just keep doing that. Stop moving, god damn it. More importantly, stop hitting me. Oh shit, that's right, my health doesn't recover. Fucking crap, man.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Okay. Come on. Shit, man. That's one way to win. What's her kicks like? Oh, that's cool. Shit, man. Shit, man, I'm gonna die. Well, that's one way to die.
The soul of a warrior now lays
Man, this is hard. This is the final boss, right? Oh, I got an idea. I got a good idea. Just do this over and over. Oh, there's a lot of damage. Yeah, let's do that. Whoa! No. Bullshit! Come on!
now lays here to rest.
I don't know how to play Sovitia. Getting wise to me. That one's way stronger. That was fucking close. Yo, what? No, no. Get away from the edge of the stage. You know, this sounds like a great thing to do to, like, beat on, like, noob players online who don't know what they're doing. Just fucking keep spamming that throw. Damn it. Why is this guy giving me so much trouble? I see. Come on. Yeah, I win. First try. Totally first try.
Your soul surges in your body.
Cool. Tonfa level 12. Hey, I kind of know how to play her. Kind of, sort of. I did a little bit practicing with her, but... yeah. What do we got here? Sure, why not? I didn't even see what the mission was. Probably should have looked at that. What is it? 10. Combos do much less damage. Well, that's fantastic because I can't combo for shit. Surrounded by mountains, the Ling Sheng Su Temple had a history of martial arts tradition. However, the temple had fallen into disrepair, and no trace of its former glory was to be found. According to those living in the village nearby, a horrible disaster had befallen the temple a year earlier. As I made my way up the mountain path toward the ruins, I heard the shrill cries of children in the distance. The screams came from a young girl who was desperately wielding a staff in trembling hands, and a young boy. The two of them, most likely brother and sister, were being chased by what appeared to be bandits. Can I say it again? Nah, not this time. A bandit was about to grab one of the children's arms when I intervened. Who the hell are you? No. Who the hell are you? You looking to get yourself killed or something? No. I just did enough of that already. Remind me to stay far away from cliffs. Especially when it's slippery. Oh, god damn it! Okay, now we can do it normally. She has a Shoryuken. Uh-oh. I don't like being here. Oh! Didn't even mean to do that, but it worked out, didn't it? Hit me, come on. Do it. I didn't see that coming. Oh, really? Hey! So she has a move just like Sangmina does, where it's down, B, and then kick, and it like knocks the shit out of them, sending them flying over the edge. I like that move. Let's do that. After defeating the bandits, I turned to find the children huddled together on the ground. Concerned as to what the two children were doing alone in these ruins, I carefully asked them to explain themselves, making sure not to intimidate them in the process. We came from the nearby village to gather some wild veggies. Not many people know about this place, so we didn't think there'd be anyone around here. Our dad actually told us to stay away from Lengxing Su Temple, but ow! Shh! She doesn't need to know that! It appeared as though the children hadn't had any adults, told any adults that they were coming here. When I urged them to hurry back to their village, the young girl became somewhat defensive. The grown-ups are just trying to scare us by telling us we'll go crazy or something bad would happen if we came here. It's fine. Other people come here too, you know. The young girl told me about the graves nearby and how they regularly had freshly laid flowers on them. Although other people may come to the area, this was no place for children. Their being attacked by bandits was proof of that. When I pointed that out, the two agreed to return to the village, reluctantly admitting that they shouldn't have been there to begin with. After seeing the children off to their village at the foot of the mountain, I decided to search for the graves they mentioned earlier. Not much time passed before I found them. The burial site was peaceful, and the graves themselves were arranged beautifully, adorned with exquisite flowers. Though it was a mystery as to who left the flowers, I was not going to find the answer here. Yay. What are style points? What's this? No misfortune too difficult is my achievement I've just earned. Don't know what it is, but okay. What's this? Level 8? It's not really worth it. End expedition. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I will be right back. Just give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. You know, I just realized that I didn't do an announcement on Twitter that I was streaming. Not that anybody gives a shit. A new destination. What do we got here? Decreased health, so take damage, new guard. Ooh. Okay. Are we talking chip damage or full damage? There it was. The astral fissure. Just as I expected. Though the fissure caused all this chaos, I had no choice but to claim its power. As I approached the fissure, a warrior clad in ancient armor appeared. Despite his vacant stare, I could tell he was not to be taken lightly. "Give me Soul Edge!" That was awful. "It belongs to the Emperor." Soul Edge? The weapon Mitsurugi was seeking? Something about the name made me shiver. My head pounded. "Give it to me." Roar! How's that? Terrible, right? Give me Soul Edge. Right. So, don't even bother guarding. This looks different. This map is very different. The whole color scheme is different. Poke. What is that big ass thing in the sky? Or is it the astral fissure? Ow. Right, guarding is useless. Uh-oh. Whoa. I thought you couldn't block that. How did I block that? I can't die here. I swore to return with the sword. No, that's awful. Let's not do that. I thrust both of my arms into the astral fissure and felt an intense urge, a surge of power flow through me. It felt like fire was scorching my soul to ash, but soon my headache lifted like a dissipating fog. For the moment I was fine. I let out a sigh of relief. Done already? Mitsurugi strolled towards me. Had he dealt with Valtro? Those guys all just up and left for some reason. Shame. Valtro was a worthy opponent. With the danger over, I finally had a moment to gather myself. Astral fissures, Howron, there was so much to think about, but for now, it was time to rest. I took refuge in an abandoned inn. That night. Wake up. I opened my eyes to see a man standing over me, his black clothes making him practically invisible in the darkness. Do not move. Make no sound. His tone was firm, but it was the glimmering blade inches from my face that convinced me to do as he said. Moving was surely a mistake. Good. Just answer my questions. Why do you not go to see him? Excuse me? You could easily be playing dumb, but I have no way of being sure. His sword rasped as he drew it back and sheathed it. A cool breeze caressed my cheek. Head rest to Corena. Huh. You'll find a ruined castle. What you seek lies there. Come alone. You understand that you are one of many who seek it? Make haste. With those final words, the man simply vanished. Yay!
Surges in your body.
Yay! Yay! Woohoo. Ah, there's another one. The 5 rings recruitment. You can now employ search to Jang Wang's recruitment changes. You have a whole lot of emergencies. Fuck you! I could beat every mission myself. Mercenaries are NPCs will help you on missions. A contracted mercenary will fight in the place of the player for 1 mission. Contracting a mercenary. Yeah, but they can still lose, so what the fuck's the difference? Screw that. Whoa. Yangguang shop. Well, I've got pretty good stuff here, so nothing to really explore. Well, there's that I can explore, but I don't really want to. Let's try something different. Even though now I can use these. This seems really good. But I'm gonna go with this. Well, that's actually got really high power. What the fuck? Only kicks are effective. Defeat all opponents. I've had some practice with Talon, though I've probably forgotten how to do all her shit. She's got a bunch of crazy flipping wind shit. I don't really remember what buttons do what. The Ming Empire was known far and wide as a center of trade. Once, at the height of its wealth and power, it even built a grand fleet that sailed as far as Africa. However, the empire was now a shadow of its former glory. Its once bustling harbors now lay still and silent. Get your hands off me! I haven't smuggled anything! I recognized that voice. It was that of Thomas the Merchant. I'm going to need to see some proof. If you could give me a little... Oh, wait, the other guy. I'm going to need to see some proof. If you could give me a little something to show me you mean well, then maybe I won't arrest you. Give you something? Ah, you want me to bribe you? Keep your voice down, you idiot. Dumbass. The guards bound Thomas and began to beat him with the butts of their spears. I had to stop them. Only kicks are effective. Let's see how ineffective. That's pretty ineffective. Yo! That did a lot of damage. Ow. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Why can I block that? I thought they were unblockable. Ow. So why was I able to block that before? I don't get it. If you defy me, then you defy the Ming Empire itself. What's all the commotion over here? Your Excellency, what are you doing here? Excuse me, good sir. These officers here were just trying to get me to bribe them. You fools! My dear travelers, allow me to offer my deepest apologies for the trouble you've been caused. Oh, no need to apologize. This sort of thing happens all the time. Look, looks like you just saved me again, friend. This is the perfect opportunity to pay you back for your help that fateful day, just as I promised. I've got something real special here that you're bound to like. Thomas produced a small bundle and pressed it into my hands. Go on, take it. It's yours. You know, I actually could still use your help. Truth be told, I'm looking to get into the tea business, and the market's just taken a huge hit. I'd like to buy up as much as I can now while the price is still low. I get the feeling that the more I pay him, the better it's going to pay off in the end. Wow, I can really corner the market with this much. I'm going to be swimming in profit. Ha ha ha! Thomas left in high spirits, laughing jovially and beaming in delight. Yay. Hold up. How much money did I get? I didn't even look. Can I sell any of that shit, or is it actually useful in some way? Oh, there are weapon enhancements. Huh. I can't sell any of these, can I? No. The 5 rings, Zihan. Only vertical attacks are effective, and ring outs are disabled. Okay. Back in Yanguang, it seemed as though life was beginning to return to normal. The people were finally starting to recover from the tragedy. Who are you? Huh? What are you doing? I heard voices coming from an alleyway up ahead. It sounded like trouble. A man dressed like a merchant came running out moments later. His slight form and hesitant gait made it clear he was not the source of the violence. Oh, thank goodness! A warrior! Please save me! The merchant moved to cower behind me just as a masked man stepped out of the alley. I found a weapon pointed at me. Hand him over or you'll regret it. How about no? Only vertical attacks. Yep. I hate how some of the characters have their normal attacks lead into that. I mean, I've already expressed my distaste for that mechanic, so... Why? It's like BBA or something. Yay. Ah, I owe you a great debt. Please let me make it up to you somehow. The man introduced himself as Zihan and led me to a tea house by a waterway. My family's business is in connecting mercenaries with clients. We also help find people bodyguards and the like. To cut to the chase, we're not exactly legitimate, and we operate a front to keep our more lucrative business out of sight. And just so you know, we're called the 5 Rings. We run this city, or at least we used to. Zihan sighed and sipped at his tea. In our line of work, violence is only natural, right? Well, our syndicate is accustomed to dealing with it. I'm pretty good at dishing it out, too. But recently, my father, Kong Wong, disappeared. Kong Wong, a name I was familiar with. As you can probably guess by looking at me, I'm not one for fighting, so I don't command the respect that my father did. Since he went missing, my men have been deserting in droves. Seems like Zihun would never stop complaining, so I interrupted by asking about the masked man. Oh, he's one of the Silver Tigers. That's Lin Pei's gang. They run a town a few days' journey from here, and they have a real grudge against my father. They'll take any chance they can get to cause trouble. I know they've still got plenty of tricks in store for us, but I'm glad you were there to foil them today. Thanks again. Zihan smiled at me. He certainly didn't act like the heir to a powerful crime family. I couldn't help but feel worried about him. I felt a connection between us, at least because of Kong Wong, and decided to check up on him again if the opportunity presented itself. I'll be seeing you later, I'm sure. Okay. I could probably do this thing now, right? It's kind of expensive, but whatever. Here comes a new challenger. Critical rate increases as their health decreases. Huh. See if I can remember how to play Talon. Ow. Ow. Kinda, sorta.
Your soul surges in your body.
Woohoo. Savage level 14. Oh, another thing appeared. Onward. Oh, this is a reassuring. Okay. On my way back to the village of the wind deity, Plata was again standing atop the hill where I first met her, her eyes closed. She noticed me and walked over with a smile. I asked her what she had been doing. The same as before, listening to the wind's whispers, seeking news of imbalance and great events. It is part of my training, and a way to hone my powers as a priestess of the winds. The last time we met, she detected the presence of malevolent spirits. These priestesses must have supernatural abilities. I would love to take you to my village, but I have something to ask of you first. Apparently the village is holding a wind divination ritual in 2 days. Plata was to perform a sword dance to honor their gods, but she was feeling nervous. It is less of a dance and more of a practical demonstration of my skills. Our village's style is not just for show, after all. However, I can only learn so much practicing by myself, so I was wondering if you could help me. Plata looked a little flustered and nervous, but if it was just practice, I saw no harm in helping her. You really are a good person. Now let us begin. Winds, hear me. I dedicate this dance to you. Slippery, huh? Uh-oh. Let's try again. Oh, it's a 3-rounder. Oh. God, she slides around so bad. Don't fall. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Don't fall. No! Shit!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
It's okay. I'm still good.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. That might work. God damn it. Why is it that whenever I push them off and fall myself, I die first, but the vice versa is also true? That, or no, it's not true. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, why is it that, yeah, that. Why did that never happen? It was always me getting pushed off regardless of who was being pushed. God damn it! Fucking shit. Yeah. God, I hate this fucking stage. Well, it's not even a stage, it's the fucking battle effect. Let's just do that. That seems to work okay. Yeah, and it brings me makes you go in a circle. Nah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope, don't do that. Thank you. Victory! When our practice was over, Plata led me to her village. Finally, I'm starting to feel confident about the ceremony. Thank you so much. The winds must have guided you to me. Did I tell you about my cousin, Talim? Oh! Okay. She just began practicing the sword dance. I want to be a good role model for her. Thinking of her cousin, a slight smile curved Plata's lips. The ritual is the day after tomorrow. Do come and watch. I'll tell the elders you'll be there. 2 days later, despite being a rather simplistic affair, the event showed how devoted the villagers were to their faith. Plata walked alone into the center of a ring, and the dance began. Her movements were beautiful, graceful, and her sword sung through the air, moving up a breeze around her. As her dance ended, she sent a gust of fresh wind in my direction, which swirled around me before fading into the distance. The ritual ended shortly after. I searched for Plata to say my farewells, but she was nowhere to be seen. I eventually found her on the hilltop where we'd first met. Forgive me. Plata's cheeks were wet with tears. I'm a priestess of the winds, and have much to do before the last priestess of the winds regains her strength, but I'm not strong enough. At the end of my sword dance I sent the wind to you. It should have cleansed you of all the darkness you bear, but I failed. Tears rolled down her cheeks, and she hastily wiped them away. I wanted to lessen your burden. I stayed by her side until she regained her composure. The sun had begun to set, slowly turning the hill, a glorious mirage of red and orange. Thank you for coming to watch the ritual, Taka. If you visit again, I'll introduce you to Talim. Okay. Alrighty. And departure. So Taka, what do you plan on doing now? Me, I'm going to hole up here for a while. I should be able to catch a ship to Japan eventually. With the astral fissure gone, Yangguang should return to normal. However, it would likely take the town years to recover. Are you still going to seek out those astral things? Do you have any leads? Who was that man in black? What did he want? The only way to find out was to go to Krorina. Very well. Keep your wits about you. I expect a tougher match when next we meet. Yay. The young swordsman. Defeat all opponents. Yeah, let's go with that. Hey, stop there! You came from Yangguang, right? When I nodded, the soldier's expression turned severe. Those coming from Yangguang are prone to violent outbursts. Forgive me, but I need to search you. Hand over your weapon. Fuck you. I tensed the soldier's forceful tone, and the soldier leaped back, weapon at the ready. You're gonna make this harder than it needs to be. Shanghua! Yeah, what's wrong? This woman came from Yangguang, and I sense she is dangerous, like the others. Really? She doesn't look like trouble to me. You can't be too careful. I suggest we make an arrest and then figure out what to do with her. It seemed there was no reasoning with the soldier. The young woman begrudgingly drew her sword. I'd rather not do this. Surrender now and you won't get hurt. So another main character appears. Excuse me. I had pizza for dinner from this restaurant I usually go to for pizza, but I haven't been there in a while, and I feel like maybe they changed their recipe and it's real untouchable achievement. I feel like they changed the recipe because it really was not as good. The crust was a lot thicker, and the sauce didn't taste as good. Oh, that's how I do it. Oopsie. Ow. Ow. Shit. Why does her sword twitch like that? Is there a reason behind that? Ow. Oh, shit. I forgot I could do that. Yeah, why does her sword wiggle? That bothers me. Is that intentional? Is that something that it historically does? Because it's really annoying. Again, I have no experience with this series. You're stronger than I thought, but I'm not done yet. Hold on. We really should be using our words, not our weapons. Can't you tell? She is holding back and trying not to hurt us. Xianghua looked at me and smiled. To smooth things over, I explained what had happened in Yangguang. Is that true? Seems a little far-fetched to me. Well, there's only one way to find out. I'll go to Yangguang and investigate. Go to Yangguang? With all due respect, isn't that too dangerous? That's exactly why I need to go and see for myself. Nothing will get resolved if we don't take action. Xianghua put away her sword and gave me a cheerful smile. I'm Xianghua. Thanks for the information. Am I pronouncing that right? It is Xianghua, right? Tell her you have to go to... I want to know what the fuck's up with your sword. Thank you. I could sense there was more to Xianghua's sword than meets the eye, so I asked her about it. What's this? I don't think there's anything unusual about it. Maybe that it's like floppy and weird. But this sword reminds me of my mother. It means a lot to me. She was the one who taught me how to use it. Whenever I hold it, I feel as though she's watching over me. Ah, where are my manners? You're in a hurry. I should let you go. I get the feeling we'll meet again, and when we do, I look forward to another fight. Mooncakes! Ah, there's a thing. That's weird. Why can't I go there? That's very strange. Ah, I have to go here first, I guess. Or did I already see that, or what? I have no idea. In search of strength. Another slippery level. Let's go with, where's, Sophitia's things? Which one was it? It was the, Gladiatrix. Do I have a better one? No. But I do have this. But these are really strong, though. But it's really frustrating. What are these little dots? They're like abilities? Yeah, that's what they are. They're abilities. So you get... This is darkness here. And this one's better. Okay. Alright, let's go. I'm not going to stream for too much longer because I actually have to get up early tomorrow. How did I do that one move? Was it like... No, that's not it. The spinny thing. Oh, I got an idea. Ow. Damn it. Shit.
The soul of a warrior now lays here.
Shut up. Whoa! Damn it, no. That's really... Alright. I was gonna say that's really risky, but it worked out alright. Let me try something. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Ow, shit. Nope, dead. Fuck. I probably should stop doing that. But the stage isn't even slippery because I go flying through the air with that, though. Yeah, it works okay. Is there any way to change my clothes, really? I don't think the option was there in create a character. See, this is working now. That's so much easier. Because dudes keep sliding around and I keep hitting them with the horizontal attacks. And also nobody, computer or online, ever blocks that. I stand corrected. I was going to say they never blocked that low. But he just did. There we go. That seems to be worse than what I already have. Can I go here? Seems kind of crap. Okay. So no ring outs and they heal. Oh, I should probably change back. So I was only using this for the slippery stage, really. Shit. Uh-oh. I didn't do too much damage. Yay! Emerald Nimbus. That seems worse than what I already have. Didn't I just do this one? I just did that one. I totally just did that one. That's expensive. Fuck that shit. No. End expedition. Okay, let me do one more fight here. After Yangwang, the journey had been uneventful. However, Corina was still a long way away, and the steep mountain roads forced me to rest often enough to keep up my strength. Hello, traveler. From out of nowhere, a white-haired man had appeared next to me. Despite his age, he was anything but frail. He had piercing blue eyes and seemed to be in peak physical condition. His bearing indicated that he was a powerful warrior. "If you need to rest, you may use my temple." His gaze bored into mine, and I found that I couldn't refuse his offer. I nodded. He turned and began walking. "This way." Okay. The burden of fate. Oops, wrong button. Defeat your opponent. Okay. The man led me to a beautiful temple deep in the mountains, surrounded by clear, bubbling streams. Not a person was in sight. We entered a comfortable, if sparse, stone room. The man took his ease. For the first time in what seemed like forever, I was able to unwind. "Such danger." The old man stared at me. "In exchange for allowing you to stay here, I would like to ask a favor. I can tell that you are a skilled warrior. I have a pupil I would like you to spar with." This was surprising. The man was obviously a talented warrior, so why he needed my help, I had no idea. Still, I had no reason to refuse. "Who is it?" "Killick, your next opponent awaits." "Who's this?" "Fight, and perhaps the answer will become clear." "As you wish, master." So it's Killick, a character whom I do not really know how to play at all. I spent like 2 minutes in training with him. Like, I only really have spent any time with Xiangmina, Talim, Sophitia a little bit, and I put a little time with Geralt. Who else was there? I can't remember who else I used. Ah, crap. Owie. Ow. Ow. Oh, flash. Owie. Owie. Gotcha, bitch. I keep forgetting to change weapons, but whatever. So, did you learn something? Yes, I saw equilibrium, barely maintained between self and darkness. I see. Then the time is almost come. Master? Do not concern yourself. Well, off with you. You have yet to finish your daily training. Yes, master. Killick bowed and left. The sun had set, but it appeared he still had training to do. Returning to the temple, I asked the old man if I had been of help. Yes, but I am still uncertain about you, and the events in which fate has become entangled. Your fate has become entangled. His words startled me. What did he know? You are special. A great power sleeps within you. However, the hearts of those who seek power can become stained by darkness in an instant. Many will be drawn to that power inside you. You have encountered some of these people already, I presume. In Western Europe, there is an organization that has existed since ancient times. If they have remained true to their original beliefs, then they have but one purpose. They gather knowledge and hone their skills with the aim of eliminating evil. However, it is unclear whether or not their motives are pure. Be wary of them. It sounds like these qualifiers seek the same power as you. But once it is in your grasp, what then? No doubt you will have to answer that question yourself one day. You cannot entrust your fate to the hands of others. You must forge your own destiny. Do not let yourself be consumed by a lust for power. Look deep into your soul and you will find the answer. I lay down to sleep that night, reflecting on the old man's words. The next day, I would head to Corina. I still had a long road ahead of me. Okay. Alright. So, as I said, I was doing one more fight and then calling the stream for the night. If you enjoyed it, come back. And, yeah, I'll be streaming more of this in the coming days. And then, probably sometime early next week, I'm probably going to stream Sonic Mania as well. So, look forward to that. And I'm not done with Valkyria Chronicles either. I am still going to be finishing up all those post-game missions. I just kind of wanted to focus on this a bit, you know? Because I just bought it. I spent $90 in the fucking premium edition or whatever the fuck it is. And I'm going to make that $90 worth it. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, I'm still very new to this game. I don't entirely know what I'm doing, but I'm trying my best. So, yeah. Come on back. See you later. Bye-bye.